Mufussy and GREAT.
Hello and welcome to Dropkick the Commute. GREAT!
Hi.
The clock is ticking for NXT Deadline!
Are we out of time?
It was the most exciting 25 minutes in sports entertainment.
Was it?
It was. And this is about to be the most exciting 25 plus minutes for their ears. How are you today, MrGaleer?
I am. How are you?
I am.
Excellent. NXT Deadline, folks.
Yeah, really.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, we're beating the clock. It was good. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're done.
We're beating the clock.
No, all right, general thoughts. Deadline, very good show. Liked it better than Survivor Series, as NXT typically does.
Yeah, it was solid. I'm always never gonna be satisfied enough where I'm gonna. I really want a show where I'm like, this was perfect front to back. This was good. This is good. I was just like, I always think about it, I'm like, man, when's the last time we had a wrestling show that was like, this is everything?
Not
I
even
would not
like,
say this is everything.
Not even WrestleMania was like, this is everything. I don't know.
Are you asking me that, or are you?
No, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, because WrestleMania had its low points. I can't think of a pay-per-view.
It was mostly high points, but it was low.
I don't know. We'd really have to dig to find that.
We'd have to dig. We'd have to look at a whole list of this year and see what was good bell to bell.
I got that for you.
No, but this was very solid. I would say there was only 2 matches that I was like meh about, and but other than that, I mean, it was such a solid show. Starting off with the men's Iron Survivor Challenge. Holy fuck, man. It was so good.
Yeah.
One thing we forgot to mention from last week was Eddie Thorpe got attacked at the end of NXT, and he was unable to, he was not medically cleared to compete in the Iron Survivor. Ava put out a thing on social media saying she was going to have a mystery opponent for the last entrant, and that is exactly what happened. Chef manifesting it in my Discord, Oba Femi was the final man to come out into the Iron Survivor match, and he took it home.
He won the whole damn thing
with a nutty double choke slam, dude. Oba Femi was down by 2 points. He only had 1 point. He needed 3 to win. He double choke slams Ethan Page and Nathan Frazier, and fucking double pins them, and it was insane. He gets the 2 points, and Javon came up real close, but he didn't quite get there in time. So
I was rooting the whole time. I was rooting for Javon, definitely.
Yeah.
I also didn't know about the Eddie Thorpe thing at the end of NXT. Why they keep why are they holding my man back, you know?
Yeah, they're saying, no, Eddie. You're not allowed.
I don't know what's going on. Is this like an adversity story? Overcoming adversity? I don't know. But
maybe.
He's really getting, he's getting buried.
He's getting buried.
They're burying him.
It's going to be really interesting when he comes back to see, like, where they go from here with him.
Yeah, that's really what I'm curious about, if anything. Like, I wonder if that was the plan all along. Also, did Oba Femi attack him? You know, like.
Yeah, who attacked him? We don't know.
It was Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels attacked him for putting his hands on Ava. Don't you
Never
fucking put your hands on her. That's what he said.
That's the Rock's daughter. Don't fucking touch her.
I don't want the bloodline here.
This was a solid. I didn't realize that like more than half the people in the match were like high-flying dudes. This was very solidly entertaining.
Yeah, Javon Evans, when it was his turn to exit the box after getting pinned, he just climbed out of the box and did a swanton off of the box, which was fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was so good.
And then he put in Wesley in the ring and pinned him. He got it. You know, more in the box happened. Ethan Page was in there. Or no, Oba Femi was in there, and then Ethan Page got pinned. So it was his turn to go in there, and he, like, was trying to hold the door shut. He's like, no, no, no. And then he gets put in there. And oh my god, dude.
Absolutely tossed.
Oba Femi absolutely destroyed Ethan Page inside the box, just hitting him back and forth. He tried to leave the box, and Oba grabbed his leg, and he was like, no! Help me! Which was so good.
Ethan Page, a little emo after the match.
Yeah.
He had a little bit of an emo, I don't know what's next for me.
Yeah. This was his like final chance to, like, at least in sight to, like, get to that title again. So, I mean, I'm sure he's gonna try to shoehorn his way in there some more, but really good performance from everybody. Nathan Frazier got a little bloody nose in this, got a little fucked up. I didn't notice it at first, so I saw the ref wearing gloves, and I was like, wait, who's bleeding? And then Nathan Frazier's nose was just gushing. I was like, oh my god.
It was gnarly, and then it happened later in his match.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Really, really good stuff here. The ending was incredible. I, like, lost my shit with that double pin. Really good stuff. Lola Vice versus Jaida Parker. I wasn't rocking with this. I'm not a huge fan of the Underground match, man.
It's not... I'll say it again, man. WWE needs to stop doing gimmick UFC fights.
Yeah,
you know?
It's just such a weird concept. Like, at this point, have them actually fight. Like, everyone and their mother knows that wrestling's scripted, right? So, you don't need to have a real fight, but also still scripted. Like, I'm sure they're beating the shit out of each other a little bit, but also, like, I don't know. The whole concept of it is just silly to me.
Yeah, I don't rock with it either, just because it's so...
Like, why not?
I don't know.
Why not just have a regular match that's a submission match? Like, just put them in a submission match. Have the ropes have everything. Like, those don't have rules. You just submit them.
I just think a lot about, was it Lola Vice and Natalia, or it was Shayna Baszler and Natalia, I think. The one over the summer. And then, like, Shayna Baszler was just, like, raining in punches. And I just love, or I don't know, I just love the ref went in there and was just like, no, she's done. And I'm just like, or the Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey one, Ronda's last match. Awful. God awful.
And at this point, I think we've talked about this before, probably the last time they had an Underground match, but, like, they're partnered with UFC now, so it's like, just have a real fight.
How's Dana White feeling about this?
Yeah, right?
What's he have to say about this? I'm curious.
Yeah.
Probably like, I don't care. We're making a ton of money.
Yeah, Dana White, come on the podcast. We'll have you talk about NXT Underground matches. This was probably the weakest match of the show. I was not a huge fan of it.
I would agree.
Also, the people standing around the ring, like, banging on the mat, like, that only worked for when Shane McMahon was doing it in that weird back room, you know?
Yeah, when they were just, like, in the dark.
Yeah, but now it's like, you don't need them there. They're not lumberjacks. They don't do the lumberjack job.
It's no longer underground. It's just...
Yeah.
It's above ground. It's NXT above ground.
Right. It's so strange. But those are our gripes.
I realized I made a mistake in voting for Jaida to win this because it's like Lola Vice's area of expertise.
You still won predictions, though, because we tied. NXT Tag Team Championship. You texted me this morning. You said this match was incredible. Take it away.
Match of the night.
I agree.
I'm not even kidding. Like, fuck. I was excited for the Iron Survivors. I don't know, for some reason, I thought I guess I've never seen an Iron Survivor match. I saw there when they, like, first did them, but it wasn't called Iron Survivor. It was just like a fatal 4-way, like, either 30 or 60 minute Iron Man match. And it was like Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and Karrion Kross. Fucking killer, by the way.
That sounds killer.
I don't know if those were the exact people, but it was before they like made it into a match type with like a penalty box and all this stuff. I think it was just like a fatal 4-way Iron Man match.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, this is different than I remember it. While those matches were good, they like paled in comparison to this tag team match, dude. It was crazy. This match was so good.
It was really good too because Nathan Frazier was in this, and he was like, you know, really selling the rib injury, and then his nose obviously was all fucked up. He was all wrapped. He's standing on the apron for... Actually, no, he started the match, didn't he?
I thought Axiom started it so that, like, because Axiom was like, I'm going to do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah, Axiom did a lot of the work, but when he tagged in Nathan Frazier, like...
He was on.
He's still... Yeah, he was on. Like, they were both so crazy in this match. We did have the usual, you know, miscommunication.
Yeah.
And Axiom did a missile dropkick, but he hit Nathan Frazier, like, in the ribs. And he was all fucked up for a little while, but, you know, we got a Phoenix splash from Nathan Frazier. Axiom actually ended up getting the pin for them to defend. But that makes me really think, like, where they're going with this, because it seems like every single week they have more and more, like, you know, turmoil.
It seems like they have like a misstep, but then they like turn it around and then you know, it turns out good. It's almost like maybe that's like the secret to them continuing to win is like having their like little beefs and like problems.
Yeah, because the one time that they did not have like miscommunication in the ring, they lost the titles. So them having it is, yeah, I think you're right. It's like their secret sauce.
Right. I really think, I really thought this was going to be NQCC. But while the match was happening, I was like, this is so crazy. Like, it would be very much like, holy shit, if Axiom and Frazier won. It would like really establish them as like a solid unit.
Trick Williams versus Ridge Holland. I really didn't vibe with this match either. I don't know. I was watching it and I was like, it didn't do it for me.
It was short. It was short and it was like, it was a whole lot of nothing. You almost had a table spot. The only thing I will say is Trick getting his head stuck in the ropes.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God.
That was intense. Obviously, it was like, it looked to be, you know, part of the match.
Yeah.
Still very terrifying to see.
Yeah, he was like hanging. He was literally hanging there in between the ropes, and the ref was like trying to break it free, and he was there for a good minute, dude. Like, that was intense.
This match didn't really have a whole lot, which kind of sucks, because I feel like I expected a whole lot more out of Ridge Holland, and honestly, like, I expected more out of Trick. I felt like he hit the Trick kick and then the Trick shot, and then I thought Ridge was gonna like kick out, but he really just kind of put him away, like pretty easily, pretty quickly.
Yeah, it was a very quick match, and I wonder if their time got like cut a little bit or something, or if they planned this the whole time. But
maybe, and it could be that. I mean,
it seemed so short and just like blah, you know?
Nothing. Yeah. This was not everything.
It was not everything. Do you think Trick's run right now is good? Or
I really don't think it's a whole lot of anything. I think it's just kind of like lying in wait, like I don't know, Ridge seemed like a pretty big challenger for him, but then this match happened and I was just kind of like, eh.
The other thing is now we just had Oba Femi is officially the #1 contender. So does he lose to Oba Femi? Like, there's no way Trick wins against Oba Femi. I don't know.
Yeah, I was almost thinking that might be what happens. Like, he's almost like I think he needed to win that title back. But this run, it's definitely not as special as the first run. And I think that's because he lost it to Ethan Page. And like, I don't know, like that the win felt special, but the run has been just kind of dog water.
Similar to Cody.
Oh yeah, a little bit. I will say they did a little Cody vignette during that show too. That was really good.
Yeah.
It was from his documentary from a couple years ago. And that was pretty cool, and they added like the WrestleMania 40 stuff to it. But yeah, no, I don't know. I think it's like Oba Femi time. Oba Feminists rise up.
Yeah, Oba Feminists. Yeah, he's definitely the underdog going against Oba Femi. So they either have Oba win and push Oba to the moon, or
call Trick up.
Maybe you. I don't know if maybe they'll use this as like Trick beats Oba to like give him more, like even more credibility. But like I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with it.
When are those title matches? At New Year's Evil?
They must be. They didn't say an exact date. They just said.
At first, I was like, "Oh, Stand and Deliver," but that's like 4 months away.
It is far, yeah. So they didn't say when. They just said that it's gonna be happening. Like they're just the #1 contenders now. Maybe they'll have them. Yeah. Do they have like another? Is New Year's Evil like a big PLE, or is it going to be like another one of those little ones like Great American Bash or something like that?
I think New Year's Evil, if I'm not mistaken, is like a TV special.
Okay, so maybe it'll be at
I don't know.
then.
It changes because Halloween Havoc used to be a TV special for them too. So I don't know.
Women's Iron Survivor match, very very good. We started off with Ren Sinclair and Julia, which was very interesting. Ren very much the underdog in this match, and she did end up scoring a point later on, which was good, but she kind of got shit on by everybody here.
Yeah, she was really just a punching bag.
Yeah, she was the one that everyone used to pin. Sol Ruka, she hit Julia and Zario with a double soul snatcher. They both rolled out of the ring. Ren comes back into the ring from the penalty box. She hits another soul snatcher on Ren, pins, and Ren goes right back into the box.
Poor Ren. Friend of the show, Ren. We're sorry you got shafted. This was better than the men's, in my opinion.
I can agree with that. I feel like the men's was just like, you know, Oba Femi coming out was probably the biggest moment. It was, yeah. It was about Oba Femi. Him coming out was the biggest point, and then him doing the double choke slam, like that was definitely a big moment and very cool. But overall, like consistently, the women's match had a lot more like going on, and it was a lot more back and forth. And I thought it was really good. Julia and Stephanie stare down. What did you think of all that?
Very, very spicy, very heated, very. I loved it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think these two haven't like faced each other yet.
No, not yet. They've literally just been on a team like the entire time. So.
Yeah, no, this was awesome, and they both looked awesome in the match.
Yeah.
Everyone in this match looked good, and like even Ren, like when she had the chance to like put some moves on, you know, I thought she looked pretty decent. So, but I was rooting for Julia all the way. Yeah. She got the win, which was great with like 5 seconds left, which is always crazy when that happens, like right before the clock goes. I wonder what would have happened if they all tied, because it was almost going to be a 5-way tie.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like a sudden death kind of thing.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, like when Javon almost got that other pin, the last pin after the double choke slam in the men's match. Like, I don't know what happens if they tie. I was thinking, like, yeah, sudden death, does that happen? Or, like, do they just extend the clock? Like, I don't know. After seeing these, because these were the first Iron Survivor matches I've seen, I want them to put these in 2K.
I do like the penalty box. It just kind of would have to like combine the Iron Man match with like the War Games match, and like I feel like you could pretty easily do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a game developer.
You could have like a little mini game inside the penalty box if you want to beat the shit out of someone in there.
Yeah, or like I'm sure someone's fucking modded it in the game, or like found some way you can get like as close as possible to it.
Yeah.
Multi-man Iron Man matches in 2K go insane, dude. They're so crazy.
What did you think of NXT Deadline? What are you going to rate it?
I'm going to give it 3.57 drop kicks out of 5.
I am going to give it a 3.72 drop kicks out of 5.
It's a lot of drop kicks.
It is.
I thought it was a nice way to close out the pay-per-view calendar year.
We're not done yet, pal.
Well, they don't count Saturday night's main event.
WWE you're talking about?
Yeah.
We do have an AEW pay-per-view still, too.
I know.
That's
don't
crazy.
change. I haven't forgotten.
That's true.
I don't know if it's going to be good. So far, it's not looking great.
Oh, yeah, 3 Continental Classic matches.
Well, actually, like, funnily enough, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Those 3 matches?
Out of what we have so far, yes.
Yeah.
Because it's probably going to be Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
And then, like, Okada and somebody. And then, oh my God, if we got Ospreay and Okada, that would be cool.
That'd be so fire. That would be so fire.
Cream. And then what else is there? Adam Cole and MJF. I don't care.
Yeah.
World title. Who's it looking like? Adam Page.
Or
maybe.
Jay White.
Or Jay White. I guess I'm a little invested, but I'm like, I care more about the Continental Classic than that, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair.
Some fun news. I just secured some tickets to go to NXT next week.
What? Where is it?
Oh, it's in Lowell.
Oh, what the hell? Is it like a live event, or is it?
Yeah, it's on TV. It's at the Lowell Memorial Auditorium. I looked at pictures because I've never been there.
Yeah.
And it looks fucking sick. It's just like it's like a ballroom.
Oh my God.
It's like a ballroom, like orchestra hall.
Wait, they're doing like a lot, like it's a televised NXT?
It's televised NXT episode
what
on a
the
Tuesday.
fuck?
And then the night before, I'm going to Monday Night Raw.
Where's Raw? Same place?
It's in Boston.
This was a very exciting PLE. Very fun stuff. Gamers, we will have a guest very soon. We will have another episode on someday this week. Thursday, probably.
Yeah.
And then we will be covering Saturday night's main event, probably on the Monday show.
Yep.
Just because it's not, it's not a PLE, but it's going to be a big show, so it'll be exciting.
It's basically a PLE. It's
is.
Just, they don't count it as one. It's because it's cable TV, dude. Everyone can watch it.
Yeah, I don't even know what the card is, except for Cody versus Kevin. Oh, and then the women's match.
United States match 2 tournament.
Yeah.
And then Liv Morgan, Io Sky, and then...
Okay, so yeah, the women's U.S. title, they are officially doing Liv Morgan versus Io.
Finally.
They're doing Gunther versus Finn Balor.
Oh, so they've decided he earns it, even though Dominic lost?
Yeah, I don't know. And then Cody versus Kevin. It's probably just going to be those 4 matches, because it's 2 hours long.
Confirmed. It's a 2-hour time slot.
Yeah, it's 8 to 10. It'll be a fun time. Fun little show.
It'll be a good time.
Just like this podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already. Follow on TikTok, Instagram, all the socials, all that jazz. Rate us 5 stars on Spotify. Leave a little comment there if you want. It helps boost it in the Spotify.
In the Spotify.
In the Spotify, on the interwebs, on the YouTubes, all that stuff.
The old Twitter machine.
the old Twitter machine. Good old Bully Ray's on there. Oh my God. Anyway. Yeah, we got some fun videos coming up. Keep on chilling and vibing and drop kicking. And with that, I give you a... Go ahead.
Beep.
Thank you so much.
Dropkick the Commute, shining bright in the night. Join the conversation.